Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that, kind of makes me upset and kind of makes me frown every now and then when I come to think about it, but it's something that hasn't really left my mind for a while now, even before I made these videos and before I had this channel. So it's something that I wanted to kind of get off my chest now so that I don't have to do it later. It's not a topic that I discuss a lot, and it's not a topic that I want to discuss repeatedly, so this will probably be the one and only time I say it, but I do want to today take the time out to discuss cheating in the game. Now, I'm not specifically talking about instances of cheating in terms of players. What I'm more referring to is when people outside of the game go about cheating and trying to cheat other people, out of their accounts, out of their sensitive information, usernames, passwords, in-game names, and that sort of stuff. That's more what I'm talking about. I think on the internet it's referred to as phishing with a PH, phonetically speaking. But it's just something that, although I know it's really obvious and straightforward to many people, to most people I would hope, it's something that I still see done, and I'm sure that if it's still being done, there's still some validity to it, because people wouldn't throw stones into the ocean if stuff didn't come out, or whatever, however the saying goes, when in Rome. So that's kind of the reason why I felt the desire to make this video in the first place. I'm not very popular, obviously, but even on my boring ass channel, there are plenty of videos. I think probably every single one of my videos has people or bots, whatever, posting shit about, follow this link, check out this sweet hack, this dope trick, this cheat code, just this link right here, you'll see the titties and you'll get the crystals, bro. It's all good. You get the 2 for 1. We call it the twofer. We call them the crystal titties. That kind of shit obviously is bogus, fake, 100% laughable. The only time you should ever click those is on a dare, and then you should immediately not follow any of the steps listed there, of course. It goes without saying, but I am going to say it to break the cliche. Never give out your personal information or any kind of stuff like that for the game. There is no one in the game who can give you anything or gift you with anything, and the people who can, i.e. the people who make this game, don't want to. They're here to make games that you will enjoy. They're not here to make it easier for you to enjoy said games. Okay? The only kind of promotions that Netmarble does is through the official page that they link to when they post this kind of stuff, or when it goes up on the Reddit. And even with those kinds of promotion, guys, sometimes they fall through for various reasons. They're just a game developer, so they sometimes have to piggyback on other social networking sites to get their word out. For example, with the Facebook situation, I'm not going to comment directly on it because I don't know the specifics of it, but from what I've heard, crystals were promised, and then of course it's the internet. There's ways of masking your IP, there's ways of voting multiple times for something, and of course the end result was that what ended out to be kind of a shitty situation was intended to be a very earnest kind of thing that they were just doing out of the good of giving some people some free crystals. The only kind of free crystals that Netmarble has given is the ones for Facebook friends, and that's totally legit. It's in the game. It's built into the quest system. You can go and find it at any time. Thank you for the Dimension Rift. I have not said that in a while. That is so sick, guys. I'm glad we got that in this video. But going back to what I was saying, yeah, the free crystals, guys, the only way you get free crystals in this game is by doing the Facebook Friends quest, is by doing the daily quest for crystals. You get them once a week for Timeline Battle. You get them once a week for the Alliance stuff. Okay, Netmarble will sometimes give out free crystals just surprisingly. Also, once per month, you get 100 crystals as part of the monthly login rotation. Okay, the only other time you get free crystals is if you go and you buy them. Okay, there's no website, there's no person on YouTube, there's no guy in that shady back room of that hotel that you've been visiting recently that's gonna give you the crystals, that's gonna give you that bio, drip hookup. So, guys, never fall for that stuff, never follow that stuff, never even entertain the thought of checking it out. It's just bogus, and it's just gonna potentially end badly, and it can't end well. On another note, I want to keep this one short, guys, because there's just not that much to say about it. This is basically it. But on another note, guys, if you have, and I hope you do have, a Facebook account linked to this game, please make sure that the Facebook account is authentic. What I mean by this is make sure that the name or the kind of personality that's on the Facebook account is actually yours. You know, there's just the possibility, it struck in my mind, even though I'm not very Facebook savvy, it did come to my realization. I had kind of a mini epiphany that if you're posting or if you're having or owning a Facebook account that's not actually your real name, if you're taking on, you know, a pseudonym, or you're impersonating some famous person, alive or deceased, or a fictional character, there is the possibility that Facebook can suspend your account, ban your account, you know, withhold your account, whatever. If that happens and your Facebook account is the only account that's linked to the game, you run the risk, the very real risk, of losing your account forever. And I know that might sound silly to you guys, but I'm sure that it has happened to someone under very unfortunate, very accidental circumstances, and I would just feel like shit, and I would just hate it if anyone else, or if anyone had that happen to them, and, you know, ended up losing their progress in this game because of that. And that's basically the message I want to send home to you guys. Even if 99.9% of people watching this video roll their eyes and think, well, this is all, you know, obvious shit, Cynicalex, why you putting this crap out here? The one person who takes this seriously and maybe makes a different decision, or goes back to their Facebook page or their account and makes some change for the better and doesn't lose their account because of it, just that one person being able to play the game and not losing their progress is worth it. Because I've played games where my save files get corrupted, where, you know, my computer gets wiped or whatever, and I have to restart everything, and it's the worst feeling. It's actually the worst. I've checked it out, guys. It's worse than being burned alive, it's worse than being waterboarded, and it's worse than listening to 45 minutes of either the Democratic National Debate or the Republican National Convention. It was the convention I was going for with that ham-fisted joke. But anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to say on the matter. Don't want to make this one any more overly verbose than it needs to be. Thank you again for the Dimension Rift. Holla, holla. And guys, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.